Yeah, I was fucking with it.
What you say? What?
I was fucking with it.
Thought the man, I'm soaking with it. I'm finna go.
Come on.
Alright. That shit was funny
You
though.
be hearing some shit, bro.
Tell him
Gab must just sent me what she sent you.
How you know again?
As I see it on, she just texted. Cause you say Gab funny.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's Roshonda. Something wrong.
Yeah, then something on.
Yeah,
You
I-
recording? Power and prayers to my people. We are Bike to Do Maintenance. Welcome back to the Nickel Plated Podcast, episode number 82.
83.
83.
I changed that last YouTube too. But,
Okay. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Mill. Got Grant in the building. How you feeling, like King?
man, I'm feeling good, man. It's glorious Saturday, last Saturday of June. I'm doing well, bro.
You been keeping up with the months and days and shit?
I mean, I know them.
I don't know what episode or what day it is.
You don't look at your phone?
I do, but that's how I know. Like I ain't got my phone in front of me now. Like, and this shit don't got shit. But
I can see how dudes
748.
I know how dudes in jail lose track though.
Oh, it's man.
Especially if you're in the hole or something.
Listen, I ain't just did no hard time, but trust me, boss, what time is out there, boss? Niggas want to know.
You used to ask them niggas?
Absolutely. All right, other niggas ask.
So you don't feel like you don't believe in like a sense of time or shit
You
like that?
you lose it.
because you
Don't fall asleep.
Because ain't no windows in
Man,
because it's nothing.
Dark.
Because you think it's 2:30 in the morning. It's two.
I don't like calling niggas boss, but hey, when them niggas, other niggas quiet, hey, boss, what time is it?
Say boss, man.
Because like time moves slow as fuck when you in there. Man.
That's like schools. Time moves slow as fucking
Listen, and don't let no ship change. And you in the release tank,
How long that take?
they gonna take their sweet motherfucking time.
They gotta get comfortable.
Man, listen, ship change and you in the release tank, it seems like you ain't gonna never get out that motherfucker. That's all in the story, man. You say you feeling good today. You keeping up with time. It's the last. It's about to be July. Have you canceled 2020 in your mind, like in your plans and your?
Nah.
Well, you actually can't. You got a wedding this year.
He's about this week. Yeah, man, that's 2020 is a big year for me.
So I mean, I hope it goes. Everything gets back to normal at least, or to the point where y'all can actually like tie the knot.
Who cares?
Tie the knot.
Who cares? Oh, yeah.
Like, hold on. I'm already. No, I'm gonna ask you an important question.
Go ahead.
At what point will it like? How close does it have to be to the date to where y'all might have to push it back? Knock on wood.
We've already changed the date of our honeymoon.
So, what?
We're going honeymoon next year.
As far as the wedding, you have a contingency?
Well, the wedding only changes we've done. We just dropped our number down.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of older people in my family. She does as well. So just to be cautious of them, and we have a lot of young crazy motherfuckers who be out. And not y'all young crazy, but y'all been out. Just to have them around and all that. So the number has dropped 50%, which I'm not too mad at. Cause for me,
and that'll be if y'all do have to change stuff. It'll be easier to less people to contact to facilitate, a change. So
the biggest problem right now is the courthouses aren't open, so we can't go get actually married until well, I don't know if you know, but your wedding day is just
yeah. That's just
before they do that, it's not open, so we can't do that. So hopefully they open in fucking September.
I'll be trying to come in and do a concise podcast and
Stop trying, bro.
It's so much shit going on. Like even that's a whole conversation. Like
yeah.
And I really did. I don't think I went OD ridiculed you on your somewhat of your fake stance on, bro. This ain't no stopping this shit. Like just why close shit down? Shit gonna happen. Like why is shit still closed? Like why are they closing shit back down? I understand more cases than people get, but what's the end game here?
You tell me.
Like I seen some shit that said the last time something like this happened was in 1819 or some shit. The Spanish flu. And it took 2 years to eradicate that.
This, I'm telling you, the most believable article, or whatever you want to call it, that I've seen, publication that I've seen is, we going to have to learn to live with this just like we do any other virus. That's it, been here, like the flu and all those other things.
Well, I guess cause it's so new and and they coming up with new fucking symptoms.
Just the way, yeah.
Every fucking week. So at the end of the day, with the flu, you got a flu vaccine. Like once it's a vaccine, I think then okay, y'all go back out.
But the vaccine don't necessarily help everybody.
I never took a flu vaccine.
Have you ever got the flu?
I had pneumonia. I ain't never had the flu.
At the same time. But yeah, vaccines.
Hold on, shout out to that girl who fucked me when I had pneumonia and stopped talking to me because I was trash. Bitch, I told you I had pneumonia before we did.
Oh, that's different. But just like people that have symptoms and get tested and it's negative.
Yo, shout out to Nikki. Nikki, I hope you're doing better now.
Nikki,
Nikki.
Oh,
Jesus. Shout out to Jesus.
she had COVID?
She tweeted. She put on Facebook, I lost my sense of taste and smell, and I tested fucking negative.
Oh shit.
So like now they saying diarrhea is a fucking like symptom. Like man,
it's nobody knows. Somebody said today, CDC, do y'all know?
yo, listen.
That's nuts.
I ain't gonna lie, it's some funny shit come like.
It's a bunch of funny shit. Like Cheetos saying they changing their color because they ain't got nothing to do with Corona, but they changing their color because they don't want to be associated with Trump. That shit is hilarious.
Was that a real?
I don't know, but it's funny.
Even with the whole, we've had this conversation before. The master bedroom shit that come from slavery. Realtors are no longer going to use the description master bedroom when they showing the house.
Did that bother you?
I didn't know. I'm gonna say no, but I mean, anything that's playing an old or some type of connection to slavery that's can be changed, change it.
Naturally, I guess we figured, but where it didn't make sense for me is slaves didn't live in the same house with master anyway. So the kid so you the master of your home, you master of your home. I didn't care about the word name, but you can call it the bigger bedroom. I'm cool.
I seen some shit today where one of the actors had bought a house that was built by slaves, a plantation. And he plans to fill it. A black actor buys a house built by slaves to fill it with love. I don't see who name it was, but that's pretty dope.
How do you fill it with love?
I guess just not having slaves in the motherfucker. Raise his family in that motherfucker.
That's nuts. That's plantation homes are still weird to me. You ever seen one? Like
I don't think I have.
Like you can go and. I believe it's New Orleans.
Yeah.
Probably all over Louisiana. You can go actually visit.
It should be something here.
And you say should be? Oh, we've seen some.
I've seen one.
And the heights and shit, them over with them big platform porches and shit. Them motherfucking plantation
homes.
Okay. Most plantation homes are actually on the plantation, so probably in rural areas, probably not within the city, but that's what they look like. Big ass houses, bunch of land, big ass porches.
That's interesting. I never really paid attention. Them houses they do catch your eye though.
They do.
Because they big as.
That's what people. When people they want a plantation style porch. Like that's a thing. Yeah. All this shit got to be changed.
How the world misses COVID silence spread like it's, bro. I don't. Y'all be safe. Wear your mask. Social distance. They done shut the bars down. Restaurants are back at 50% capacity.
I never knew restaurants that was at 100.
75.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they want to make take out alcohol permanent. Greg Abbott does. But we had a conversation earlier, Grant. I want you to get into this because I follow this shit because I do a podcast and I'm on social media. You got Judge, what's her name?
Hidalgo.
I can't pronounce that. You got Sylvester Turner, you got Greg Abbott, and these three people are very. You got the Houston governor, Houston mayor, you got the governor of Texas, and we residents of Texas, so a lot of people were mad at the judge when she was extending the orders, and then she's like, okay, fuck it, I guess. Y'all want to go back? Go. Sylvester Turner, he's doing campaigns with Slim Thug, Simone Biles, mask up when you go out.
Until he just want to be in the streets.
you got Greg Abbott, who's they saying he could have been, should have kept this shit shut down.
Yeah.
So I want you to, I expressed you earlier, I don't necessarily know the chain of command. I mean, I kind of know that the governor is, over the whole entire fucking state. All the little small little parts of Texas.
Yeah.
But as far as Houston is concerned, let me know if the mayor says something versus when the judge signing orders, how does that work?
Well, the mayor has the power and or liberty to put whatever in place he deems necessary.
He or she.
That's what the mayor.
Oh, I thought you.
The mayor. I say he because the mayor can do whatever they see fit. Now, once the county judge, who is Hidalgo, she's the county judge for Harris County. Whatever she says, he has to fall in line with that because Houston falls under Harris County.
Oh, okay. The whole Houston, not the whole Houston, right? Just what we live.
No, Houston is Harris County. Every part of Houston, the way it says Houston is Harris County.
Really?
Yeah.
So what the fuck is Chambers and Montgomery and shit?
Those counties. Those not Harris County though.
That's a different city?
Yeah, different counties. Yeah.
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto is Harris County. Channelview.
So
Harris County.
she all that her.
Humble Harris County.
All that's her.
That's all her.
Okay.
Harris County has 4 million people in it.
Okay.
Houston only 2 million. So Houston is half the. Houston is the majority of Harris County, but it goes to the outer layers of Houston as well.
Okay.
So of
So
course,
them little sub cities and
all
shit.
that shit. Some of like Missouri
But
City.
Katy got their own mayor.
Yeah, Missouri City has their own city manager and all that, but Missouri City is Fort Bend. They're not Harris County.
Okay.
Katy is not Harris County.
Okay.
So most of them. So if you fall under Harris County, she is the overseer of Harris County. So
Hold on.
naturally, Sylvester has to
Fucking
follow.
shit.
What's his name?
I was riding with a nigga one day. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, how Houston the fourth largest city when soon you get on the east side, it's San Jacinto. What you gonna say? He said, man, I think somebody had this and didn't want to sign something. You know, like, it was stupid, but it made all the sense in the world. Somebody didn't want to give us San Jacinto. They didn't want to sign something. That was funny. That was one of the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. He said, somebody had this and didn't want to sign something.
Like, why he just make
I've been crying for 12 years.
That's funny, but it's weird because some places you're like, what the fuck is this? Like in certain areas, it's like in Atascocita. It's Atascocita, Texas.
Yeah.
That shit Houston. So
Right.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Humble is Humble itself, but Atascocita is like in between the Humble and Houston, depending on where you at. So it's that way, and the county judge, she answers to whatever Greg Abbott says. That's why when she had the extension, but Greg Abbott came back and said, no, we're gonna open up whatever percentage.
Yeah.
She had to go back and then change her ordinance to fit his, but she still had the power to say, but Harris County, like buildings, workers, and all that, like me, we're still not opening. We're still not doing that. So it's like you have the power to do some things, but not everything. Just like Greg Abbott can do what he wants for the most part in Texas until it's something federal falls in line, and then he has to abide by that to a certain degree.
See,
So everybody has a boss.
they all got to kind of get a little bit on the same page and work.
The problem is Greg Abbott because the judge and the mayor are they for the
pretty
most
much
part they are because they together.
Yeah.
Because every press conference and shit they together. Sylvester know like whatever. Hey, I'm saying what I'm saying, but she might come back and change this shit.
Okay, am I wrong in shooting Abbott a little bit of bail because they only are concerned about Houston? He has the whole entire.
Oh no, yeah, 100%. No, I mean you have. We can talk shit as much as we want, but we in the biggest city in the state. He got to think about El Paso, Plano.
Yeah, it's a
All
bunch
that
of
shit. It's little small towns and
shit.
shit. Where these people
And they
like,
good. It's Houston.
It's 150 people in this town, and they all have to work to support each other. What if they all just don't? So they can't work. They can't do nothing. They got
Because we out here doing stuff.
because in Houston, 4 or 5 hours away from them is fucking up. And Dallas, 4 or 5 hours away from them fucking up. Brownsville, that shit in Mexico down there.
Yeah.
Top Padre, like why are they?
And people still out on the beach. They said it was Texas, Florida,
Arizona,
I think Chicago's and LA. Like
tripping.
we level 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
And they are literally like opening up Texas Children's for adults, like, because they need beds. So the shit is serious. We've known people, like, that shit made it to my house, into my apartment. Like, that's how serious it is.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, me and Grant ain't been affected.
We good.
We've been good. Prayers to Gab, my cousin. I don't know what she got going on. She just has some crazy symptoms. I think she gonna be. Hopefully she be good. But
She's
it's
still playing. She high.
yeah, it's nutty out here, man. And shout out to all the bartenders and the servers. Like, y'all got to take another hit.
Barbers and shit like that. I think they.
Oh, they finna probably hit them too.
Probably so. It just ain't did this week, but
Yeah.
so. And I understand when barbers like, man, shit, I still got to cut, man. This how I make my living.
Oh, they want to pull up to the
Pull-
crib, but
pull up,
I ain't. If I can't go out, I ain't probably get no good.
True, but that's what I'm saying. Like niggas gotta take hits.
Yeah.
The first time he shut everything down, I went to my barber on the strength, and I paid the nigga double just on the strength of I'm not gonna come at you for another month, bro. So I just charged him something just on the strength.
Glad I'm in between barbers.
Yeah.
And my barber just got another job. He cut part time now.
In 3 months, I probably got 2-3 haircuts in the last 3 months.
Y'all know I was looking down.
I got a screenshot.
I'm
going
going
crazy on FaceTime. Sarah said,
Chill out.
She told, just look at him.
Look, shout out to listen, me and Grant be talking, pause. We don't be want to beat y'all over the head with this shit, but we got to report on this shit, man. And this one particular story,
Rest in peace.
I keep on saying they hit different. They all hit different. Like, when I think about my own, like, and Grant knows this. Like, he don't know to the extent of how I think about it. Like, I think about my own mortality a lot. And for me to be in my bed and somebody come shoot me 8 fucking times,
nutty.
Rest in peace and justice for Breonna Taylor.
Rest in peace.
That is one of the most bizarre stories, and her killers are still out free. One of them got fired. The latest one of the latest ones, because it's like, bro, like, I'm getting sent screenshots.
This gonna happen.
We said this even with the George Floyd thing. It's gonna be another one next week. Elijah McCain, and I seen this story on my timeline for a couple days before I clicked on it, just because I'm trying to avoid. It's too much, and I talked to Grant. Grant got me abreast on this story before I even looked at it. And heard the audio. I immediately told Grant, man, I got chills, bro. Like, just from his description of why y'all doing this. I love y'all anyway. Like, fam.
Y'all beautiful.
Bro.
I don't do that.
Listen, I had to fight my tears back listening to that, bro. Like, I got super fucking emotional.
Listen to it.
Anybody who fake knows me or knows me a little bit, like, I have a special place in my heart for people who are special or artistic or just you just wouldn't hurt. The man said, I don't even kill flies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what type of training, what type of human do you have to be to where you are so engulfed in doing your job, in quotation marks, to where you got this human being telling you, hey man, I don't have no gun, I don't have nothing, stop. I can't breathe. You are killing me.
I don't do none of this. Like, what's going on?
Fam, it's comical. Like, I'm fake laughing to keep from crying. Like, I'm literally fighting my tears right now as I say it. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Justice, and when I get into my spiritual bag, he good. He ain't got to worry about this bullshit ass shit on this side of the veil. Mm-hmm. He good, but like, we can't, come on now. Like, we got, like, at some point, we have to, like, I don't know, bro.
They opened it back up, the case and stuff. So.
Like, something has to happen. Then they supposed to, the paramedic or the doctor, somebody shot him over some shit.
Gave him that's how he died, I believe. Because he ended up brain dead from that. And I think that's how he ended up passing.
And listen, I have been arrested fresh off of a procedure. I got my tonsils took out, got pulled over, had some tickets. I said, man, I just had surgery, man. Let me go.
No.
It goes back to the conversation we had last week with Rayshard Brooks. Rest in peace to him. They just laid him to rest. We cannot look for empathy or understanding from these police officers because they are, in quotation marks, doing their job, and you black. They don't give a fuck. And they always tell you, and I don't know if you bring you up in the rest, when they run your shit, you got warrants and shit, and they hit that button, I gotta take you now.
Mm-hmm.
You in the system. And I don't know how true that is, but I've heard it more than once.
It's
Once they send that joint, he said, I gotta say.
It's true.
When I went to Macau. Everybody went to Macau. You know I'm a Macau giver. Shout out to Sarah, because you the first person in history that had visitors come see me in Macau.
That's funny.
That's great. So, my guts are hanging in the back of my fucking throat. I'm maybe a day or two removed from the hospital. They asked me what procedure I had. It was an African doctor. I think she was a lady. Well, I think she was a lady. It was. I think it was a lady. And I'm literally like, I had lost so much weight. I couldn't eat. I was like, bro, I look like a dope fiend. I'm like, literally, like, she said, what you took? What procedure? I said, I had tonsillectomy. She gave, okay, well, I guess I can give you this. You guess you can give me what? Bitch, I knew what type of medicine I was taking.
Yeah.
Bitch, I need oxy, something, this, that, and the third. Oh, this how we got.
Yeah.
I need something for the pain. I can't eat. I can't drink. I can barely swallow. Pause. So when you are in that type of situation where you can't get the proper medical care, I can easily see how they gave him some shit that they weren't supposed to give him.
100%.
Rest in peace to Elijah McCain. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to George Floyd. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their life at the negligence of our public servants. It's ridiculous. It's not going to end. It's going to be another one next week. We seen the story where the dude was trying to get money from his sister, waiting on a wire.
And they handling him so bad.
Bro.
This not the one with the warrants.
Walked up and slammed him.
And the other law was like, what y'all doing? He let him rock though.
That's what I'm saying.
So what y'all doing? This not the one. No, this not him. He's supposed to do what he got to do at that point. to make sure they don't do that to nobody else. Because even you don't know, I got it under control.
The man was chilling.
Like I got it. You got his ID? Yeah. Oh shit. And then he like, oh now, oh. They took somebody's not me. I don't want to be because I'm gonna be. Somebody he looked like, ooh.
Chill out, yo. Chill out. I wouldn't even think like
He did look like,
listen.
He ain't died, so we cool.
So the officers charged in the George Floyd death could get their jobs back, and here's why. They are protected with the police union, and they're going to argue that they didn't have due process to their terminations. So y'all be
their job back. Kick them to jail.
Y'all be on the lookout for that because if they, man, please, like they shouldn't even want to go back to work.
Have we like but the problem is until these look, I'm a civilian, I'm a square land, whatever y'all, all this shit y'all call me. So you thugs, gangsters, killers, where y'all at? Now's the time, man. If you want to be out there front lining, don't expect the law-abiding citizens to be the ones to come out here and do this. You out here, you with like the classic line again. If you only want to kill people that look like you 2 weeks, stay home. It's time to do something.
Listen, you got Trump who has got the National Guard protecting these Confederate statues. We're not gonna get into that debate again.
That's nuts.
Tear all that shit down.
Tear it down.
Use the National Guard for something else. Send them to Flint. Do Flint still got water?
They got water. They're probably terrible still.
Like, come on, like
I seen somebody. I think somewhere in New Jersey had some terrible water at one point.
Listen, you got U.S. citizens who can't even can't even drink fucking clean water. It's fucked up out here. It's nutty, man. Stay prayed up.
Another round of stimulus coming.
You think so?
Trump said.
Did he? Well, he trying to do.
Oh, he's trying to get rid of it.
Yeah,
that's why I feel like it's. I mean, at the end of the day, he can sign an executive order to make it go through.
Really? So what? How did the veto shit work? Can't the House veto shit?
That's if he presents a bill.
Okay.
He
That's
presents a bill.
just text. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it.
What she say?
She sent too much. The ugly face. I'm up now. Don't worry about it.
We done.
We
done.
What we getting into, Grant? I seen somebody. Let's get into sports real quick.
That's exactly what I was gonna go with it.
LeBron. I seen Maul. Shout out to Maul, Joe Budden podcast. He feels like, and Avery Bradley's with the Lakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's choosing to sit out for the rest of the.
So they want to get JR based on that.
Maul said that he feels like the season should be ended, and Bron shouldn't even want this ring. This will be the nastiest ring in NBA history. And I didn't even know that his first ring or one of his second ring.
There's a lockout here.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yes, you do.
I didn't know.
It went on major lockout. I think it's to Christmas.
It was a short season.
Yeah, I think Christmas. That was like
what happened?
2011.
The collective bargaining agreement.
Some shit. Yeah, something they couldn't agree on, and it ended up helping the players out. But yeah, I mean, but they still play. People saying that, man, they play 50, 60 games.
Oh no, Lord, if everybody on the same zone.
My only problem is everybody's not playing. Now, all the stars and shit are playing.
Okay, yeah.
Then do what you gotta do, Bron. Get your ring.
Yeah.
If you win. But if key players not playing on key teams, then like the Spurs not gonna have LaMarcus Aldridge. They not a key team. So
I hate to say it, Bron look a little nuts.
He
like gray
head big.
Yeah, he got Bron look a little nuts.
Bron gotta go ball here, but he got the ball.
Bron on the clock. That's why he want to get this season in. We know why. Because once KD come back, like Brooklyn gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
And that's why Kyrie doing all this.
Oh yeah.
He not playing anyway.
Just chill.
But I get him. He want to get in his bag. Get in your bag. But if, let's say Kawhi, Paul George, somebody like that don't play. I don't know about it. I mean, you gonna get your ring. Your ring is your ring. Because the Warriors rings count, and they do. Everybody does put not everybody, but they put an asterisk by KD ring. Well, no,
you want to? Well, I'm talking about right.
Yeah, before that first ring they got, like
what was
the team they put, like niggas was hurt.
Oh no,
they played again.
Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with them.
No, but it don't. No, that's
some people say. I see how you looking at it.
But if you beat teams when they went at their best, you won. But I don't know how real you is. Because we ain't seen them win without KD, except for that 1 year. That was kind of.
But we seen it.
Well, but I'm talking about when they played against teams at full force. Because some people said that about Bron too. Like you can't. What people really say?
Well, that year he lost
to the East.
That year he lost without Kyrie, without Kevin Love. Like we kind of excuse that.
I never excuse nothing. If you the best nigga of all time, I don't care.
Well, he came out and said that kind of like negated.
So, no, I'm not excusing nothing if you say you're the best of all time. When Scotty went down, Mike had to play. He lost. He had to bet it. When Scotty went down, he fuck that. We ain't going to game 7. Come on. It's because basketball is the one sport one person can impact. You know that.
It can, but you need some hitters.
One nigga made the Warriors unbeatable.
You need some hitters. Who?
KD. He made them unbeatable.
But you got too short. Come on, we're not doing that.
He made them unbeatable, bro.
Well, yeah, but they were still damn good without him.
Oh no, I never said they was trash.
Okay.
But that one nigga made them unbeatable. Like I don't care who you gonna get. Y'all ain't beating me.
All right, so if they do start season, man, you got the Lakers favorite.
No, hell no, I never did.
Who you got?
Clippers.
Okay, I'm around with the Lakers. Did you see the shit with the Bubba? What's his name? Bubba what?
Bubba Dub.
I want to say Bubba.
Father, he's funny.
Oh, no, not him. That's it. Hell no, I ain't talking about him.
That's funny.
We still in sports. I'm talking NASCAR nigga, man.
Shout out to they know that was.
Fam. Listen.
I was crying because they really said somebody's been up there for how long? A year? 2 years?
Fam, they released that photo. That's a motherfucking news, my nigga.
They talking about that's the open and close.
They used that to close the garage. Now another dog got it on it though.
They think we that stupid, bro.
Fam.
That's how stupid they think.
Like you, but Grant, do you listen? Listeners, listen. Do you mean to tell me the Federal Bureau of Investigation did an investigation and ruled that this is not no hate-related crime? This rope was tied like this to close the garage. Listeners, I wish we was nice with the editing. I might try to get my bag and insert the pictures in the YouTube to show y'all.
That's nuts, bro.
That was a fucking noose.
My thing is, the one thing that has me confused about a lot of shit. How in the wind do we decide when the FBI gets involved in something? Why is the FBI involved in that, but not involved in some of these killings?
I think they the ones opening up Breonna Taylor stuff though, right?
The feds?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think they are. I think they will.
But I mean, and
they pick and choose.
And it could be because the NASCAR drivers are from different states. NASCAR's across the country.
Yeah, that's a big.
So it's a federal thing. So if something happens in the NBA, the FBI will have to investigate. It's across the state.
But anytime it's a hate crime, that's federal. That's a federal crime.
Oh, is it?
I think so. I don't know.
If it is, okay. I understand that. But some of this shit that these killers, Breonna Taylor's a hate crime.
Yeah, but they don't want to. When it's classified as that, or if it's like suspicious, like when you got noose, like, cause they just made lynching a hate crime. You lynch motherfuckers with a noose. So naturally, you know, Colin Kaepernick, you think gonna get signed?
Yeah,
okay.
They do their due diligence.
I think he will too.
Roger does still happen, and I don't think he gonna play.
I think he will.
I mean, I'm when I say play, I'm sure he ain't gonna be no starting quarterback for a full season. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. What else we got in sports? Cristiano Ronaldo is now the most followed dude on Instagram. The idea for
who was that?
Soccer player.
The Cody?
Pretty boy ass nigga.
He got bitch.
Man,
man.
Got him out there over my right now.
With Rona and all.
Listen, hey, shout out to Ronaldo.
Talking about soccer don't get, of course in America it ain't as popular as it is in the world, but man, that.
Oh no. Go to Dynamo game.
No. It still ain't as popular as football.
Oh, well, not here. No, yeah.
That's why I said here it's not, but soccer players don't get enough credit for.
And they was winning like championships.
Oh, no. Every Houston team has won except for the football team.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. They got relax. And after we taking out, we won it. Fuck them people.
Them people snatched it.
If you snatch that one, you got to snatch so many.
Oh yeah.
They ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yankees got them. Boston Red Sox got them. We got to talk. What? We're still in sports, but I've been thinking about this for a while. What city do you think is the best sports city in America?
As far as what though, like best teams or just
sports city? Period. All professional sports city.
You talking about records or just the culture?
Overall, I mean,
you got all New York or LA. Them the big markets.
No, we don't.
Who you going with?
The best. Boston. Got the Celtics, the Patriots, the Red Sox. Who better than that?
Okay.
It don't compare.
Nah, because the Knicks still like the highest. Like
I mean,
that's what I say. You want to like factor in winning.
That's why I say we got to factor in everything.
Okay.
They win on the fanfare alone.
Okay, yeah.
But they win on fanfare. But they don't. But Boston Celtics fanfare is pretty.
And
the Red Sox too.
I would go with probably Boston then because them Power Pitch championships wasn't too far removed.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That's 08. That's 12 years ago.
That's still in the modern era.
They got the most NFL. We got the most NFL Super Bowls.
You got Red Auerbach, that whole Celtics.
They got the most championship in NBA history. They got the most championships in NFL history. And
But the
like
Red Sox had a curse though, right? But they went on a drought for years without it.
but they still second and third in championships of all time.
And they won one like what in old
Big Pop
15 or
pause.
some shit.
They what's Big
Yeah.
Pop, why that was a nuts situation. It was supposed to last, but I was thinking about that. I was like growing up in Boston got to be dope as a sportsman.
Nah, there's no nigga. They said they ain't nigga.
Oh, we know that, but except they never kept Paul Pierce.
He got stayed down in New York
No, in Boston.
for a Pele jacket, huh?
Nah, he told a story. He said he was talking to John and what's the name of dude Walter. Like, you talking to my girl? Like, man, this your girl? Like, you talking to me? And said the nigga went to his spouse out, took me one, nigga stabbed him up.
Cause you can't really have no guns.
They said they was squabbling, but the nigga stabbed him up. But Paul Pierce 6'8", man,
You supposed to sleep so.
it was 3-4 niggas.
It was 3 or 4 niggas?
Yeah.
Oh, you supposed to ring.
They picked the right one, not Ray Lewis. That's what he did.
Alright, so we gotta get into this because one of our core listeners said y'all have to talk about this Jay Prince and NBA Youngboy situation.
You don't have to talk about this.
We do.
Okay, go ahead.
So Grant, you go ahead, you set it off.
I just want to know why women in Fifth Ward hate Jay Prince so much.
No, they've been talking spicy.
Why they hate him so much?
I don't know.
But all your brothers tough.
What you feel about Jay in the Youngboy situation?
I really don't have no feelings about it, honestly. When I looked at it, I said, oh.
Well, okay, for us, who's right or wrong?
I don't think either one of them is right or wrong, honestly. I feel like you both of them entitled to feel how they feel. I feel like Jay, people gotta stop acting like Jay is a nigga in the streets so he can't get on social media. He's a superstar. Mm-hmm. He's one of the most notable people in hip hop history. And to say that this man can't get on social media to let somebody know publicly that this dude is a part of my family, whether by choice or by force, this dude is, he ain't forcing, but just he's associated with me and or his family, so he don't go. And he in his house in Texas treated like a rapper house. Don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Youngboy approached it like, I guess he feel like, nigga, I ain't no sucker. I don't need you to do nothing for me. Nigga, fuck that. I understand that too.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta expect to get whatever comes with that. Mm-hmm. Jade said, hey, all right, nigga, treat you like you a regular nigga now. Here's what it is. I don't think Jay. People keep saying pick up the phone and call. Why do y'all think all these celebrities know each other like that? And I don't. But enough to pick up and call you, I don't want to.
Oh, well, say that because it can't happen.
It can happen, of course, but I don't want to. And I don't.
So you don't feel like Jay is wrong for going to social media?
No.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
That's what I'm asking.
People got to stop acting like social media is not the first form of communication nowadays.
For a lot of people, it definitely is.
For most people in the world, social media is like having somebody's phone number.
Yeah, I seen a girl tweet yesterday. She asked a question and somebody said, "Google." She said, "I know I can do that. I'm asking my fucking timeline because I'm tweeting right now." Totally understand because I've done it before.
People don't watch the news. They get on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I literally just told the female that I was like,
I see everything I need to know about on social media. So people acting like social media, it's like a gangster nigga running social media. But every time people fight and arguing in your neighborhood, you running straight to it. You ain't saying these niggas suckers. But since it's Jay's, I just think they don't like it because most people don't like when you gonna respect that they don't understand.
And exactly because why he so this, why he so that, what he doing for like.
And people say, somebody said, he ain't should build that little recreation center. Just name me one other nigga in any neighborhood in Houston that's built the recreation center in their neighborhood.
I want to comment on that, but you can't argue with some people. They got their mind made up.
Exactly. But I'm like, who, like, this shit, like simple shit that, of course he can do. But Jay ain't no $100 million nigga. He probably.
Some people think he is.
He probably gets.
He good.
He probably gets 70, 80. And he could be $100 million nigga.
Round it up.
It is. But he's rich as fuck. He's done enough. If he never do nothing else, Fifth Ward again.
My first coaching.
I got a scholarship from him.
Listen, like we all both have benefited from Jay.
Exactly. You've been to the gym late night before and got a little $10.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit.
The
bunch of niggas start showing up. He buy weekly uniforms and shit. Whenever last time we went to state, they can't wear them. Bought some new uniforms.
He definitely got his hand in the community. Man.
That's how it is. I don't know.
As far as Jay Prince can do whatever the fuck he want to. If he want to go social media and do it that way, because trust me, his street resume is solidified, certified. I'm not one to question it. Y'all can question if y'all want to. Young Boy, I feel like a lot of people saying, well, you don't want him to go to social media, but then you run to social media. If Young Boy want to run to social media, cool. All that pussy ass shit, being disrespectful with the verbs he using, I don't agree with that.
But he didn't call him out his name, though.
No, I just don't. I said that.
I know. I'm asking.
Oh no, he didn't call him out.
He just
his name.
said that's some pussy shit.
Yeah, that's pussy ass shit.
Okay.
Then he did the song. Anybody want to do shit with
Oh, he did a song about this.
Look like little jazz.
Oh, he do some jazz. Oh, he Wayne.
Hey, listen.
If Wayne, it's because Wayne didn't show up to that concert. People, when Wayne said that, leave them princes and come fuck with the king shit. Jay had mega buses all across the world, and there was thousands of niggas willing to go to that.
See, Young Boy my nigga.
People feel water know this.
My nigga let me know, like, he got people out in Baton Rouge, like, man, that little young nigga, like, he officially been going to war since he was a young boy, losing niggas, he don't kill. They say, Boosie said, man, I be trying to tell him he halfway want to listen to me. I just feel like the way you talk, the words you pick, you could have just been like, man, I ain't doing all that. I don't need them keys. I'm cool on that. I don't want no friends. But all that pussy ass shit, this, that, and third, that's when it goes to another level of disrespect.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think he should be doing that.
Because
no matter where you live, but especially if you live in Texas.
I think all Jay did was extend his hand.
Yeah.
I thought it was that was one of the hardest bars I ever heard in hip hop. Nigga say, you said mind my business, but you don't know Texas is my business.
That's hard.
That was hard, bro.
And I ain't heard a peep out of Young Boy since then.
Really? I ain't saying that since then? So Jay, little 1 minute little conversation, because this is monotone.
Yeah.
That's why Jay talks so goddamn slow.
He don't want you to
and another line he said this way, you keep campaigning, you're gonna get elected.
Listen.
Hey,
bars. It's certain type, like, it's certain type of shit.
Yeah. It's like you getting some, shout out to Fam for the pull up. Fam, you know me. Anytime you get into somebody, they say, you know me.
Like,
that's different.
That's a different type of talk. That's a different bag. Bro, I had some crazy shit. I don't know what I want to get to. Let's get into the shot, bro. Did you watch the shot?
I did. Yeah, I got to. I was a little sketchy at first. I'm still a little sketchy.
Shot. One day we're gonna find out what he did.
He's still locked up from that dope and
I don't know. As far as the shot's concerned, he had to pull his dick on that girl.
She gone too though.
For her to have,
I really didn't like her character, to be honest with you.
I mean, I didn't hate her. I didn't. Whatever. I
didn't hate her. I just didn't like that character.
But like for him to get killed off, for her to just completely just.
They said, man, fuck the whole storyline.
Yo, that's nutty. But
he did something.
He had to pull his dick out on that girl.
He did.
He had to. For her to have her boyfriend come up there and why they was like she was so uncomfortable.
That's nuts.
Fam. But get into the episode. How you feel about the first episode?
It was good. I was wondering which way to go because I have my favorite characters on the show.
Which are
Jacob Lattimore and Lil Kevin. What's Jacob Lattimore? The name was?
Oh.
The young nigga with the baby mama drove, and Kev, the young black boy.
Okay.
Dark skin one. They're my favorite two characters on the show.
I love Yolanda Cross.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
I know. She can taste big.
Yo, she alright. She alright.
But I thought the show was good. I was wondering which direction they were gonna go. I'm happy. I think they should go into the direction of just focus on the kids because it'll last longer. The show.
Mm-hmm.
If you just focus on them, Jake got a storyline. Kev got a storyline. Poppy funny. He funny.
Jake. It was spoiler alert. Jake brother. Jake real brother.
That's their brother.
So Reg was out of blood.
They blood, yeah.
Okay.
I like the way the shot cast.
Okay.
Because they get like Kev and his sister really look alike.
No, OD
look alike.
Yeah.
Jake and them they
cut. Them titties.
Hey.
It's the titties for me.
yeah. Right. But that whole little situation is interesting. I like the episode. That part, the funeral was too long, too drawn out. I don't like Ronnie.
I hate Ronnie. I hate Ronnie.
Somebody got to kill him off.
Why is he like?
But I do feel like they lost the best actor on the show.
Who?
Jason Mitchell.
Nah, I would never sold on him like that.
Oh, that's my opinion.
Okay.
I just think he's a better actor than everybody on that show.
Mm.
But does it stop the show? No. But I think he's the best actor, and Jacob Lattimore is second.
Well, when you say that, now when I'm thinking about it, he ain't that much competition on the show.
Oh, he got some people that's good because the kids, Jake and Kevin, are good. You think they bad?
They not bad, but nah.
I think they good actors.
I know.
I can see a movie coming from Kevin. like in the future. I can
Which
see
one is Kid? Oh,
the dark skin one. I can see a movie come from him. He not bad. Like he getting his bag. He
the best one out them three.
Oh, 100%.
Because Five is still
Five. He's just gonna be funny. Like he just without his storyline of the fat chubby kid, it ain't gonna be much.
Yeah, he's needed.
I think Kevin is a good. I think he's a good actor.
So what you think happened to the sister?
I hate it was so stupid how they did that because Ronnie was like too far gone to actually do something in that time frame. I think, but I don't know. Somebody said they focus on sex trafficking. Somebody said it's this is that. I don't know, bro.
All right, so what else you watch? You watch anything else?
What you think?
I don't know.
I was watching The Chi. It made me harping back to my TV opinion that I think The Wire is the best show ever. I see a lot of because I just see a lot of The Wire's formula in these shows, in the newer shows.
I don't want that investing in Wire to find out they formula. It was a cool show. You know, she just got arrested too.
Yeah, I know. But like she's on The Chi too.
Yeah.
But just to focus on kids in the hood, focus on law enforcement, focus on the drug dealers, focus on politicians at a certain point. Like that formula of having all that engulfed in the show, all the shows that we like afterwards kind of have that in. Snowfall I won't put there because that's like a fact. That's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the other shows, Power, The Chi, even Empire, because Empire had a lot of the same directors and producers from The Wire. I just think that show was and it had great actors on The Wire. Great actors that came from that.
Yeah, I'm not on that. I'm not on that Wire fandom. I went back, watched it. It was good, but that's where it stops for me.
Oh, okay. But so what show you putting up there? Because now Power's over with. So you think Power's a better show than The Wire?
I don't want to answer now. I gotta really sit and think about it. I don't want to just throw one out over the other one.
I'm taking what's called over both of them though, and it's totally different genres.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Oh well, yeah, that's just coming.
We're not going. Game of Thrones.
We're gonna do that. I'm going to originals. Oh, everything.
I've never gotten into the originals. I'm not a big vampire guy.
Yeah,
so I like Twilight though.
You gotta be in that type of bag.
I like Twilight.
So while I'm on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
This girl sent me a screenshot of this dude talking about he fucked me out my money. I give you 28 G's if you bring him to me dead or
Hold on. 28?
I thought about it. I would try to check his page out.
Oh,
you don't get stupid shit sent to you on Facebook all the time, bro?
Yes, but no.
Like, why would you offer a random stranger 28? She's like, you 28 G's to bring him to me dead or alive. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Big 28. Weird.
It's some shit. I saw on Facebook, and this is getting back to the serious topic. An old girl who was trying to kill herself and the kids.
Who?
You didn't see that?
So
it's a chick. I forgot her name. I kind of don't even want to say it though, honestly. But she was dealing with a dude, and this is all speculation. I'm not 100% sure because I just stopped. She was dealing with a dude. Found out he was married. Fucked her up. She was heartbroken by it. So she, and this could be wrong. I was reading comments and I seen that in the comments, and nobody questioned it, so I assumed that was a story. But she, and she got on live and was like, "I'm just here to say goodbye." She had one of her children in her lap, and she had one of her kids in the passenger seat, and she was driving, no seatbelts on at all, nobody, and she was driving on the freeway, talking to people, telling people like, "I'm about to kill us," like run off. She was driving, run off the road. She ended up somehow the laws get behind her. She do all she can. She actually flipped the car over, attempting to commit suicide and kill her kids. Nobody died, thank God. I think one of the kids in critical condition, but I think they all expected to live and they lived. God bless. And so people going back and forth like, man, fuck her. She needs to go to jail for life.
Absolutely.
Some people saying, man, y'all don't know her mental state. She could be fucked up. Me, where your mental state don't matter no more is when you bring the kids into it.
I mean, I'm saying absolutely. Because I'm not even thinking about no mental state, but I mean, she should be somewhere, some type of facility
for life, for the rest of her life.
Yeah, like
rest of
help or jail. Whatever.
She shouldn't be walking the streets ever again.
Yeah,
she shouldn't be allowed to see her children ever again.
Like, go kill yourself.
Somebody, and people's on there like family. It's a lot of people like, man, bring the kids to me, like drop them off, like call me. People kept calling her during the live. She wasn't answering. She wasn't really reading comments. She was saying hey to people. They come in saying, please call me out. Hey y'all.
Because I came across a story where it was this girl. She was a lesbian, and her lover shot her, and they were chronicling. Well, the girl was saying, now if I kill this bitch, or if I do this to this bitch, or if I do such to this bitch, and
the girl kept saying, if I do this,
and she did it, and took a picture. Well, it's my last post. Like I let this whole trick me out the streets. I let her trick me out my spot. Like in them words, correct if I'm wrong, but taking pictures of her handcuffed at the desk at the police station, like, why are people so fascinated with chronicling like such tragic events?
People want to go out and be known for their shit. Like serial killers ain't just the white crazy niggas.
But if you're gonna do all that, just go seek some type of help.
It ain't that easy.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
I know, but sometimes it's a blessing to be strong minded.
Yeah,
it's a blessing to have a spirit that don't break easily. I've never been through a real heartbreak.
I've never been with no girl. Y'all, my friends have called me crazy, stupid, using love or this and third. I ain't never been the type to, like you say, real heartbreak. The why I done had a bunch of kids by a female that I like took all my money. It's like I don't know what motherfuckers be on. I ain't, man, please.
I'm sorry. I love my son, but if she leaves tomorrow and the court give her rights and I only get visitation, I ain't killing them. All right.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers want to kill people because they don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
If they dead, they not gonna fucking be with you.
So like it's
if you kill yourself,
like
what's the point? Like, and it goes back to the mental health conversations, which I never want to sound insensitive. I just will never understand.
Do you feel like that's a scapegoat?
To a certain degree, yeah.
Okay.
So I had a conversation with one of my homegirls, and we kind of got into it about the whole bipolar thing. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to seem insensitive, but like the whole bipolar shit, I feel it's 100% a real thing, but I think some people use that just to excuse their fucked up behavior. Yeah. I'm bipolar.
And we gotta, it's a misdiagnosis, diagnosis, whatever that diagnosis out here. I usually don't fuck up words like that, that bother me. But it's some people out here that's been diagnosed with some shit that ain't shit.
Yeah, and then you got certain people who've been taught or like it's been instilled in us.
That's what this is.
Oh, something wrong. This, that, and you need this. You need
like
learning
disability.
Yeah,
like it's.
A girl just told me the other day we got to it. Well, I've been wanting dyslexia, but you doing it. Bitch, how long you been dyslexic? I've been going for 13 years. I don't know.
She read every text message you send her.
Fam.
But no, something wrong with her. That don't mean you can't read. It just means you read it differently.
Something definitely wrong with her. I don't think it's dyslexia.
Oh, so
I knew from our first met something a little off about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you meet somebody and something a little off, you proceed.
Because I don't did that too. Okay. I don't be wanting to write people off.
Are you taking you meet a John right now, nice, everything you've been looking for 13 years, and a woman, and she's schizophrenic, you gonna stay?
No. Like, man, I'm not. That's because that I cannot.
She take medicine.
I'm not equipped to deal with that.
What if she don't have episodes?
And then I'm gonna procreate with you and run a risk of passing that on. No, I'm not doing that.
I don't know. If she just sleepwalk.
If she just sleepwalk.
What if she just not schizophrenic? What if she sleepwalks?
Oh, I can tie her down.
Oh man, please. I'd rather schizophrenic motherfucker sleeping.
I don't want none of that. I mean,
people do that though, bro.
I know my brother used to do it.
Like sleepwalk,
bro. We used to live like it was our house. It was like a row of houses, like a little parking lot walkway in the bayou right in front of it. Mm-hmm. They had to catch this man from walking into the bayou.
How do you find out he was out there?
Somebody woke up or something. Like he walked out, he ran into the fan, then he bust his nose, and just kept walking.
That's crazy.
Like I almost walked to the bayou.
That is scary because you could do some shit on like sleepwalking and you don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't suffer from no shit like that.
That's some nut shit. Do you ask people that you slept with like what was I doing in my sleep? You ever asked that question?
I've asked that before. Like do I snore, like stuff like that, like do I sleep while like
I jump in my sleep and my
like every night?
Nah, I ain't gonna say every night, but I woke myself up countless times from jumping. Like,
you just jump and just be up?
No, my whole every shit. I just jump I just heard a loud noise or some shit. My brother do it too though.
Yeah, shit you on?
I don't know. Like it's a lot of people that do this shit, but I jump in my sleep.
I don't know what I was looking at, but some guy I wrote this on my list. The ugly sibling.
Oh, it's out there.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like, is it fucked up when you?
Hoes ain't really like. I ain't get the same type of recognition when I got grown that Robbie's did when I was young. Because he light skinned, he got tattoos.
Hold on.
Oh, he's racist. Your brother so goddamn fine. Hold on, bitch.
Yo, it's a little more acceptable because you the young boy.
Oh yeah.
Now, had you been older getting the attention, he might would have whooped you.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
No, because that's just like you got to think that You gotta think, but you would be hard pressed. Not even hard pressed. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Serena is clearly better than Venus.
In what?
Tennis.
You saying tennis?
Yeah, she's beat her like.
Oh no, but I think it's a difference in that situation.
No, I'm just saying like when
they're different. Though.
I'm just saying, as far as like when you're the older but the younger person is superior than you, like what type of?
Well, it's still different because Serena is, and you say that because of accolades and things, and that
no one would say she's the better player.
Look, when Venus was at her best, she was the best in the world. So once she started getting injured and things like that, she was never the same. So I think it's the thing like Venus probably like.
I think it probably was inevitable.
I think. Well, maybe so, and of course Serena is better because she played the best all her life.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I have to eclipse you.
Exactly.
So the older sibling it don't matter. Like
it goes back to the Pusha T line. Second fiddle to my own gene pool. So we think about it.
We rule.
We rule. So
say my brother better. That's cool.
Yeah.
You say you said he got watched on that song. He didn't.
Tip was in his bag.
No, he was, but he didn't get watched though.
I gotta go back and listen to it.
That was pushing my top 5 though. So I like it.
Speaking like we all play the movie a little quick. Speaking of rappers, Freddie Gibbs. Seen any of Freddie Gibbs?
Him and Joe?
No.
Him and when?
He was talking to somebody and he was like, Jeezy is musically irrelevant. If you can't out rap me or beat me up in a fight, then don't say nothing to me.
He said Jeezy?
Yes.
Why he beat with Jeezy?
If I'm Jeezy, I'm fighting him.
They based on everything I've heard, that ain't Jeezy's character.
That ain't his character?
That ain't his character.
To go fight Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah, I know.
Why are you talking about me in the interview, bro?
Are they connected or something?
No, he tried to sign. He was with Jeezy.
Okay, I remember.
Like Jeezy tried to like.
I remember.
It just didn't work out. Like it was just.
But, so think about that. Freddie saying that. Think about something. He knows something. Man, I beat the brakes off you. Just.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got to. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, Blue Da Vinci said the same thing when he first got out of jail and shit. He was like, man, Jeezy was the rapper with us. Like that nigga ain't. Like he was like, man, he the type of nigga in the mall. If you walk up to him, hit him in his mouth, slap him, he ain't gonna do nothing. He should have fought him for that. Hold on, boy, that ain't my.
Meech probably put it in
Gucci said that, man. Rick Ross, your man got murked. You squashed that. Like he ain't got no clean record out here. He just platinum. So
if a nigga just dry,
I beat you up.
We gotta fight. You gonna have to do it.
And
like I tried. I listened to
Freddie. Freddie know they not
gonna fight. Don't say Freddie. You gotta say Freddie. That's just like to call R. Kelly or Robert. Listen, if I'm Freddie, if I'm Jeezy, like why you like? Come on, fam. Like stop talking about me.
Yeah, I agree. I understand that.
Like why you just gonna say you can out rap me? And honestly, I listen to Freddie Gibbs' album. I prefer Jeezy music.
I prefer Jeezy over a lot of niggas, but niggas don't discuss that.
Who you got? Fab or Kiss? You got Jada?
Yeah, easy.
I don't know who I got.
I know I got easy.
Because the bigger, more commercial records, Fab got that.
That's not necessarily true.
How is not necessarily true?
Because Jada has been on big commercial records as well. You talking about that in a solo career, or you talking about just been a part of period?
No, I'm saying they solo career.
Oh yeah.
Like them singles, Fab got them on singles.
No, but Jada's not. Jada honestly not a solo artist. So.
Well, I mean that's what they were saying. Like
he's not a solo artist. So I think so naturally you will. But when Jada get in his bag, it's like Jada has been on bigger songs.
Well, when Fat Move Me and By My that come on, I don't the crowd the public that's gonna sway the public.
Oh, you actually opinion or the public?
I'm just saying, well, both. Like
because Jada got All About the Benjamins. That shit is hard.
Yeah.
And so you got demographics of who gonna fight. Because when you play that song, I don't listen to that song for Fab. I'm just being honest. He owned it, but I just left it.
I listen for both of them. There's only 2 people on them.
But I'm not.
You're R&B nigga.
I mean, I am, but but some rap niggas is like, okay, nah, he bodied that. And Jada got the Let Me Love You remix. He killed that. Him and Tip. Like they bodied that shit.
Let Me Love You, I never heard that.
Yeah, Mario, man, they murked that.
He did his thing.
Tip wrong.
I gotta go check that joint out.
He got some John. Jada got the Neo joint with Nipsey. Like he got some shit. So I mean, I think it's honestly what you like. Depend. I thought about what about the Freddie vs. Jason shit? They ain't gonna play that. I would have liked it better. I think they would have just went through that and played that.
That was solid. That was solid.
Because they 2 great rappers.
Yeah, that was solid.
Who you think the better rapper of the 2? It's funny because Jordan said something that you say too, and it's
what?
Funny. He was like, "It's so simplistic, but it's fine."
Yo, no. Listen, because you got Fab style. he gonna try to be more clever and more witty.
He can say some whack shit.
And some of the shit is not hard. Like it's like, come on, bro. Like, what do you like?
But then on the 6 minutes of them, he said something. You on the freeze or some shit. Your shit's on the shelf. It wasn't.
Yeah, he got them type of lines.
Yeah.
Kiss.
He not intricate. He not trying to be.
It's just hard, though. It's just like.
Because if he play Blood Pressure, Fab can't do nothing with
See, I'm not well versed in Kiss to say I feel like that to go to the street shit. Like I'm not.
See, the Locks is
neither one of them really. I have no doubt.
Fab Loso's Way album, I like it. That's probably my favorite Fab album. I actually like that whole album. Trade It All, this is some good shit. He got some joints, man, but I think once Jada start playing that Biggie shit, kind of like 112 and Jagged Edge. When 112 start playing Biggie shit, come on, man.
Yeah, because it's different.
They got Faith Evans shit. They got, then that motherfucker with J-Lo, with Jenny from the Block. I think that's Jenny from the Block. He on there. Jada on there, but Jada got some shit.
Jada gonna win.
He got more. I think it's just he Jada and he's not 50 did it. Like, nigga, you local.
Jada gonna win.
It's gonna be a good battle though. I think it'll be one of the better hip hop battles, and I like how they respected the South today with the Tip topic. Cause people know Ross can't fuck with Tip. Yeah. Ross and Jeezy would be the perfect. Niggas overrate Ross. To me, Ross overrated.
Well, I never was no big Ross fan.
Like he's overrated. I mean he cool. Teflon Don is a classic album. I love that album. But outside of that, I feel like I get the same shit from Ross. I don't feel like it's nothing different. He got some good features and shit. Him and John Legend is a bop every time. That shit.
Yo.
That bop. That's me. I'm on my young shit. That's a bop.
Nah, come on. You can't slide.
That's fire. Okay, with John Legend and Ross get together, that's fire every time. Ross and 3 Stacks is fire. But yeah. Do you have a dream matchup to see?
No.
Okay. Did you like Alicia Keys and John Legend?
Didn't watch it.
I want to see Alicia Keys and Beyonce.
Beyonce winning that.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
If people say that, Alicia got joints.
You asked the Beyonce.
And Beyonce, I'm like, take away the fandom. Beyonce music ain't the greatest of all time.
Calm down.
It's not.
Listen, you asked the Beyonce question. I just stumbled on some Beyonce stuff today. I put the wrong song.
Oh, okay, that's right. with Broke Heart Girl? Hey, that shit fire.
Listen.
Give me by the pause. This fire.
I thought B-Day was the one for me.
4. One for me.
That one with That's How You Like It on there, the one I was listening with the daddy on there. Which one is it?
No, Crazy Love? Dangerous Love.
That bitch hard.
She got some shit.
That might be, hey.
Might be her best album?
What's Beyonce's best album?
I think most people say B-Day. I like, what's it called?
Listen, I want y'all to tell us what's Beyonce's best album. But you say her music's not that great?
To me personally, I can't put a Beyonce album in and listen to the whole joint. Like I don't have one. I don't personally look at Beyonce and say she's her music is captivating to me. Not me.
She fire.
Oh, I'm not, and I'm not saying because
you think Alicia Keys would win a versus battle against Beyonce?
I don't know. I'm not saying who would win, but I think she's a formidable opponent though. I think people watch over. Like Alicia was Artist of the Decade last decade. Well, not last decade, decade before last. When Beyonce was out popping, Alicia, she said she going 2-3 times platinum every time she dropped. So it ain't like you putting up against a nobody. Like she got shit that sold more than Beyonce. So 20 songs.
Who would we put against?
I think honestly, the only person alive that I can say is Alicia Keys.
Rihanna. You can pick them together.
You're right. And because you think Rihanna's great?
I like her music. I'm not gonna put up about Beyonce because Beyonce just. I think it seems better.
I honestly think Rihanna is another version of Beyonce.
I just think Beyonce sings better.
Oh, okay. You going that
performs better, like music wise. Depending on what direction they want to go.
Yeah, it depends. Like Beyonce, and Beehive. I'm not saying Beyonce's trash at all, but people forget Alicia Keys. She got Jones. Like she got some shit. That if you don't know my name, that John, what's the Drake? Unthinkable. She got some shit.
She got some shit.
So she got some shit that Beyonce got some shit. She can't do nothing. Like Beyonce got some shit too though.
What? At least she play Beyonce can't do nothing with.
Unthinkable. I don't care what Beyonce go get. She better wait.
Nah, Unthinkable. What would I play?
And win. You have to go to your heart.
Unthinkable ain't unbeatable, bro.
That shit hard.
It's hard, but it ain't unbeatable.
That's one of Alicia's better songs. Like in the top 5.
It is, but it's unbeatable.
So, yeah, just like Beyonce, Halo. That's unbeatable.
And there was a big controversy about that song.
You can't be Halo
because not Mandy Moore, Kelly Clarkson
Said that's. I'm sorry.
Like they had the same producer. He gave them the same song.
And Beyonce came out
They
with
made
it.
them up. No, man. Yeah, I think Beyonce had it first. Then Kelly Clarkson had it. What's the name of that fucking song? Kelly Clarkson song.
Kelly, you can't do nothing.
Like Kelly Clarkson made them up.
I know she was.
That was the exact. I'm gonna say this. That was the exact same fucking
She
song.
can't do nothing.
The nigga hit a lick.
He ain't wrong.
He got
He not wrong at all.
He got over. All right, look.
So you think Beyonce is the greatest of all time?
I ain't say the greatest all time. I fuck with B.
I'm asking though. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna say she's greatest all time.
Okay.
As far as what though?
Like overall, not just entertainment. Because people just go straight for performance and say she's the greatest of all time. Like some people just don't perform. Because she, like you got people like Whitney ain't no performer.
Yeah, but she's the greatest strong song like vocally.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. But people would say they throw it all together, but
Whitney's
Whitney's voice is her performance.
Because then you got Mariah Carey who was bodying shit.
Oh, I'm Beyonce. Like what Beyonce can do with Mariah Carey? Honestly speaking, though.
Better than her.
But what I'm talking about, if you overall, she going diamond, bro. Like what can Beyonce do with
It
it?
was different times.
I don't give a fuck. Beyonce was out there.
That matters.
Beyonce was out there.
No,
Emancipation of Mimi?
Beyonce
That shit was in 05, bro. The Emancipation of Mimi?
Out.
We Belong Together? That Beyonce was out.
But she was already a conglomerate at that time.
Who was?
Beyonce? Mariah Carey.
Both of Beyonce was too.
No, she wasn't.
That was after B-Day.
05?
That was after B-Day, bro.
Really?
I think Beyonce came out like 03.
I gotta check some numbers on that.
So, I mean, Beyonce, I personally like Beyonce more than
And
I
then
like
a lot of people thought she was white, so that helped too.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
Mike didn't become Mike till he came white.
That's not true, nigga.
Man.
Thriller, he was black on Thriller, nigga.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh.
You remember the video for Thriller?
He had
He
a
was
young
black.
makeup.
He had. It's Mike. So I think people like Mike has a great argument with because the music he has. You can put on the greatest hits of Mike right now, wherever you at, and it's gonna go.
I never got on the Mike train.
You don't like Mike?
I like him. I never got on the train.
So you'd be mad if somebody put it on?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Even people that don't, I don't care what group of people you put that on, it's gonna rock. I think Beyonce is of the same ilk. I just don't think she's on that level where her fans put them. But of course, that's what fandom is. Because I put some of my favorite artists on. And say, no, I don't lie. BG ain't gonna be on that top of this level. Tip is though. So pause.
I was riding today, and I got to thinking, just on some just bullshit, and I was asking myself, what are the 10 Commandments? Do you know all 10 Commandments?
No, I'll tell you, I know something.
And I googled that, and it led me to some other shit, and a lot of pastors, a lot of people teach that we are not under the laws of the 10 Commandments. Have you ever heard that before?
I've never heard that, so explain it to me a little bit.
So basically, when God made the 10 Commandments, that was for the select people, the Israelites under Moses.
Okay.
It's like the law Moses had. It was the law of Moses and the law of God. It was like in tandem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are under the law of grace, which is Christ,
Okay.
who died for our sins.
Okay. What's this?
Some people, basically, once you Christians teach, once you accept Christ as your Lord and Savior, like you pretty much good. Like, of course, you can't go against God's law. Like, don't go. You can't just go kill motherfuckers. You can't just go steal. You can't just go commit adultery. It's still the law of God is still prevalent, but we are under the law of grace. So
Gotcha.
He paid our debt, and we basically good. Just live, just chill.
Gotcha.
That was interesting to me, bro. I never had heard that. I've never heard that in church, and I'm one of the people. I can't wait for church to open back up. Like, I need to be in there, no matter if I'm not learning nothing per se from what He
Just
teaching.
the atmosphere.
The singing, the quiet, like I need to feel that. But
That's
the
wild.
law of God versus the law of grace, that was an interesting thing that I came across.
I just looked at 10 Commandments. I knew about 5 of them.
Yeah, I thou shalt not kill, steal.
Yeah. Honor thy mother and father.
Yeah, the covenant one was the
commit
one I did.
adultery. Do not false bear witness against your neighbor.
Yeah, that one.
Stop lying on your dick.
Yeah,
That ain't what they say, but yeah. So shit like that. Do not covet your neighbor's wife is interesting. Because what's your perspective with that?
What?
Do not covet your neighbor's wife. So that means like don't look at a nigga.
You can look, but don't you can't long for that and pray for that and pray
Go
things.
to the high jack off.
Yeah, pray for their downfall. Yeah, you're not supposed to do all that.
So that's what we get out of that. I'm thinking you can't think she fine.
And another thing I'm gonna look up next week is fornication. Is that really a sin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Premarital sex is the same.
Yeah, but fornication.
Yeah. So yeah, nigga.
But yeah, that was interesting to me. The law of God versus, because some people believe that I don't have to necessarily follow the law of God. Like, I wasn't part of the Israelites. That wasn't even, I wasn't around for that. Jesus died for my sins. I'm under the law of grace.
Okay.
That was something that
Yeah,
I found.
that's
You know I'm on my fake spiritual.
That's something that makes me go back and look. I've been looking at just different things, man. Have you ever thought about just opening up and looking into different religions?
Yeah, even when back when we was watching the Malcolm stuff, like Islamic religion. Like,
we had a good conversation off of that.
Yeah, I it made a lot more sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Why black people choose that?
The media just paints this false sense of Muslims and how they are, like the Nation of Islam,
because black people,
like they're radical and it's so strict.
Like Christians ain't KKK.
Yeah, like it's not it benefits black people. Like that's like their vocal point.
Exactly. And Islam is the biggest religion in the world. So
yeah, and like I say, I nothing I say is Lord. It's just me just learning different shit because
teach us. We don't know. Something.
Even when I was looking this shit up, like it was like, bro, everything is a lie. Hey,
it's certain. Like we're not supposed to eat shrimp. You're not supposed to sleep in the house with a woman while she's on her menstrual cycle.
Yeah, all that shit.
Like it's different shit. Like I found it so nuts. I had a conversation with one of my partners a long time ago, and this nigga got a little upset with me. I was like, that shit dumb, because nigga was like, we don't believe in I don't know if it's the Old Testament or New Testament, but one of the testaments they didn't believe in. I said, but y'all believe in the Bible. It's the whole Bible. How you don't believe in one part of the Bible? Like that didn't make sense to me. But it's certain denominations that don't believe in the Old and or the New Testament.
It goes back to the law of God versus law of grace. Like some people, like they don't fuck the law. We not under that.
No, and
we don't have to abide by it.
I think it's the Old Testament. They don't believe in the Old Testament.
Yeah,
or the New Testament. So you don't believe in Genesis? So you don't believe that in 7 days God created everything? Like it's certain shit. Do you believe that though? And
that was like even like one of the commandments, like acknowledge the day of Sabbath. Like don't do shit on Sunday. Rest, don't work.
Is Sunday the day of Sabbath?
Yeah, like that.
Did it say Sunday in the Bible?
It say the day of Sabbath.
Does it? But how do we know that's Sunday?
Well, that's the thing they say rest from God.
But I thought they said it's the last day of the week.
It's something. It probably could.
That's Saturday.
But Saturday is
the last day of the week though.
What it say?
That's why I'm asking. Did it say Sunday?
I don't know if it said Sunday. Because I don't think Monday, Sunday was that.
Why do we consider?
Did God name it? Who made the names? That's man-made shit, right?
I don't know.
Because God just had the 7th day,
which is Saturday.
Named it Sunday.
Which is Saturday though.
Okay, so depending on when how did he start it though? Because in the Bible say the 7th day he rests, so he would have to have started that Monday.
No, Monday is not the first day of the week though. That's why I'm asking. Why do people consider like Sunday is not a weekend? It's the week start. Every week starts with Sunday.
But see, so you one of the people that feel like Friday is a weekend day.
It is. Friday and Saturday are the weekends.
I don't.
It's because of how our world is, though.
That's why. Because like I say in the Bible, on the 7th day he rests.
But if you go
and that's the Sunday.
So when you taught your week, what's the first of the week they teach you?
I don't know if I've ever been taught
in school, nigga. Sunday, nigga, you ain't. Come on, you went to school, bro.
I don't remember.
That's why they should come go down.
But I don't know. I don't remember them saying this is.
If you look at your calendar right now, Sunday is first, Saturday is at the end. If you look at
that's man-made shit too, though.
Nigga, well, all of this shit is man-made.
Well, yeah, that's
the Bible is man-made.
Exactly. And the Bible say on the 7th day he rests.
But based on where we coming from, that's Saturday, because Saturday is our 7th day. So, but we choose. That's why, like 3 days from Friday is what?
3 days from Friday.
Yeah.
It's Monday, right?
Yeah. So why the fuck we celebrate Easter on Sunday? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of sketchy shit out there.
Just be a good person, man.
So people tell.
And I'm getting baptized, so church open back.
So people tell us, hey man, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is what's called. They tell us that shit because they want us to come to work, because they could fit to their schedule.
You know what's crazy? In Dubai, they weeks are like more so what you like Sundays. Like they go to work on Sunday.
And in a lot of countries they do 4 10-hour days as opposed to they have 3 days off.
Because I stayed in Dubai thinking I'm gonna go Sunday Friday. We at work.
We at work.
You know, that was nuts. Like they more on your type of time. But Sundays, this is the first day of the fucking week.
Oh yeah, I always say it on purpose and because it's Sunday.
I don't think God gonna be mad by me doing anything on Sunday. I do try to rest though, but I mean at the end
Sunday Funday is a direct. Y'all wrong, but it.
What else you got before we get up out of here? What on time?
Book 10.
Oh, what about 10? Hey, listen, I got this homegirl, and she got to get a wisdom tooth pulled. Did you ever go through that?
I got 4 of mine at the same time.
She got to get 4. That's a scam.
Why?
They told me I gotta get my wisdom teeth pulled when I was 15. Still ain't. They ain't fucking with me. I ain't fucking with them.
They will.
But that's not gonna work. Somebody say you better get it done before they fucking with you.
That's the worst pain in the world.
That
They say 2 things can kill you.
Oh nah, I took that little nigga down. Shoot me.
No. Raw. I think my senior year of high school, I left something at the house. I came to the house to get I think it's my shoes or something for practice, some shit. Raw was in that bitch curled up on the floor.
You told her.
I was like, nigga, what's wrong with you? I'm motherfucker two-way, man. Go to Peter's real quick. That shit hurt like it's like he about to cry.
And now
I'm like, come on. That
I'm
shit can't hurt that
12.
bad.
I seen Queez mama walk outside like this to the ambulance. I say for a toothache? Little did I know.
You found out.
And
some people say, oh, Jen, don't do nothing for them.
I drank a whole tube of
It
I don't let none of them motherfuckers. I'm like this.
Did it help?
Not working.
Shit, you gotta go slow.
I went to hospital.
And what they gave you?
I stayed there in the weight room for 9 hours. It stopped hurting. I went home.
That's nuts, bro.
Like, well, they wasn't finna do shit.
That's nuts, though. That's so. Think about that pain. Just gonna get took out before that happened.
Man, listen, I'm 31 now. She about my age, and it's us fucking with her. Listen, man, that shit is a scam.
So you think leaving them on?
I ain't fucking with mine till they fuck with me. I got insurance though. Hey, listen,
well, yeah.
I got down because I think Nika had that one took out. She said it was like hers wasn't that expensive. It was like $80.
I think, man, right now, Dennis, you can find some different shit. So let me ask you a quick question. So if you were to get COVID and you feel like you got it from your job, would you return after you recover?
Yeah.
Okay. I seen
my job been kind of hype to me.
Yeah, I see. It's younger people, man. They I mean, times are changing, which is great. I feel, but you know, I depend on the fucking corporations. But I seen this chick I follow. She got COVID at work, and so she was like, so I guess her boss was like, hey, you gonna return to work? Or what? Like, did you get released? She was like, nah, but honestly, I don't feel like I'm coming back to COVID. I don't think y'all got it safe. I don't think y'all sanitizing the right way. Yada yada yada. I don't think y'all checking the patients right or whatever. And she was like, and I guess the person, her boss, felt attacked. Like, no, we do what we're supposed to do. You are the only person that got sick. So if we weren't doing what we supposed to do, somebody else would have been sick other than you. And so she was like, well, don't worry about it. I'll call corporate. You felt like who you siding with on that?
That's tough because to piggyback on that story, I actually know somebody who's kind of going through this certain similar thing. She felt like the job was a little negligent and not, notifying them and not getting the test and not sanitized, stuff like that. She has an elderly grandmother she's around and her young daughter, and she basically, I'm not coming back to this motherfucker.
Agreed.
Like, y'all got me fucked
another
up.
point that she was like, one of her family members sick too now, and they came to the dentist.
Hold on, to the dentist?
That's what they working for.
Oh, okay. If in the event that like, because anytime somebody get diagnosed with that shit, the job is supposed to let everybody know.
No, my job.
Like, we got stuff posted around. We letting y'all know somebody tested positive.
Well, I've been working since I ain't been back to my actual job site, but they told us last week, hey, somebody a couple weeks ago that was here tested positive. We shut it down for a week. Yeah, and they was like, we might shut it down for good. But I work for the government. You gonna have to do some shit like that. So it's getting a little shit.
To answer your question, if I can tell the best of my ability, because I'm trying to follow with both stories. Like, if depending on what type of relationship you got, like with your job,
I guess it's different too. Huh? I guess it's you based on your person, how you feel.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Because like I was telling her, like they sent an email like saying this, that, and the third. She felt real taken aback by it. Like, y'all got me fucked up. Wow. I'm being very productive from home. Y'all know my situation with my daughter. This, that, and the third. Y'all being super fucking negligent. I was like, was this a mass email or did they send this to you? She was like, it's a mass email. I said, well, you need to talk to your HR rep. Let them know what's going on. You might just be blowing steam for nothing. They might say, okay, you've been real productive. We know your situation. You stay at home. You know what I'm saying? But if my job has been negligent and being unfair, because she feel like they're doing a bunch of shady, underhanded shit because they not really reporting shit. And they took a long time to give her results back. She ended up being negative. They want her to go get her own separate test.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, she like, I'm not doing all that. And shit is backed up now. And Bundos hit me and say, she was trying to get up at daddy test. That shit, they try to charge $150 now. Like, they doing free testing. But of course, that shit is backed the fuck up.
I'm not free testing. Even the test that's in the outskirts of the city and shit like that ain't really doing nothing.
Until I lose my sense of taste, I ain't gonna worry about me. I done drove off on one already.
You might as well goddamn they know put that shit up your goddamn brain.
Man, please.
Yeah, man, it's stay safe, social distance, do what you gotta do. My take on it is very ignorant, but I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do, because if we get tested, ain't nothing they gonna do for us but tell us to stay in the house.
Exactly. And
So, I mean,
ICE is letting some of the kids go from
man, that's a
detention
blessing.
centers
However it gotta happen, let them people go.
because they people testing
Take all these
positive.
people there, man.
And let all them people let them go home. Let them go back to their country.
Like that's not what you holding them for.
I have no idea, bro.
What they trying to do is like that's nuts, bro. That's some nuts shit.
And we don't have time to get into it tonight. We might the next week. I don't want to just sound ignorant and say nothing crazy. It's a reason why they left. Of course, for a better life. I don't know what's actually going on in each different type of countries, but I do know the shit that's going on in these detention centers are horrific.
Mm-hmm.
Some gotta happen between them leaving and them getting to where they getting detained. As the world governments, the United Nations need to why? Let's find out why they jumping on boats and putting 15 people in one car to get over here. Let's go fix what's going on there. But everybody's so worried about their own different bullshit.
Yeah, but every country is not a part of the United Nations.
I know, but I'm still.
In a lot of places they come.
But it's been for just imagine how Hitler did so much to what the
but
world stood around and watched.
Mexico. It's just we just don't have nothing. We don't have a way of making no money. We born into poverty. Like it's
the cartels running rapid.
Yeah, like
so when they kill the DA agent, they bring the hammer down.
Yeah, so it's like we can't.
It's a world problem. I feel like at the end of the day,
I'm gonna tell people all the time. We say, man, as bad as it is in America, it's some places where it's worse.
Man, they don't give a damn.
Like
they don't give a damn.
Like women, y'all complain about here, but y'all think y'all got it bad in America, but we don't think about the women in the Middle East who can't even show their fucking face because they ain't nothing but a tool to reproduce. Like you still can walk around and get up and argue the fact that you ain't treated right. If they say something, they get killed. That's a whole different type of oppression. Like that's different. So to say, because I hear black women saying all the time, we're the most disrespected people in the world. And that's not necessarily true.
And when God come back, all that shit up, he fucking all that shit up. The Holy Land, he fucking all that up first.
It's nuts. Like to say, I was watching a video and they were saying that women in our country are only here to reproduce. Men have sex with other men for pleasure. That was some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. Come on. Like, so think about what they think over there. Like, you can't do shit. That's why I say as bad, and it's sad to say, as bad as America is, it's still one of the better countries to live in.
Yeah.
As sad as that is.
Not saying we ain't got work done, we gonna continue to do
work.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep doing what
we're
we're doing.
realists at the end.
We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. But you don't want to be out here playing now. So
what Tim say you gonna see his forward shit that
you're right though. You're right. It's forward shit out there in New Zealand.
I don't know. It's forward shit out there. Then up next week I have it.
That's T.I. versus TIP. One of the
yeah. They slept on that album.
Oh, it's fine.
Appreciate you, Grant, man. You got anything before we get up out of here?
Man, y'all stay safe and stay positive.
Stay healthy, man. Jersey.
Buck 17.
We really been on our